Zach Edey is becoming a massive problem for the NBA, not because of what he's doing right now specifically, but more in the fact that the potential is through the roof and the dude's only a rookie. So right here, I wanted to break down a little bit of plays or some of the plays that I absolutely loved. This first one, we're going to start off with this fake DHO as Jaren Jackson's going to drive this way. We're going to act like Ja Morant's going to come around him for a DHO, but instead, what they're going to do is have a cut to the basket. So right here, whenever we see Ja Morant getting baseline, you're going to see some sort of rotation, whether it be from that weak side corner, whether it be a blitz from the top of the key. It's going to just create a little ripple effect of, rotation, right? But we're going to notice they're going to leave Zach Edey wide open because at this point in time, they view him as a shooter, but not as a deadly shooter, right? They don't really, view him as a guy that you need to deny the ball at the top of the key. So they give him that space initially, and there is no hesitation from Zach Edey. The confidence level is sky high right now, and it's only going to get better as time goes on. Another thing I love about him, dude, the shot looks good. It is a very good looking shot. There doesn't look like there's a hitch. It looks really clean. Now in this game specifically, he did shoot 1 of 5 from downtown, but again, the confidence to keep on shooting them, I don't want to know the development over the next 2 or 3 years. It's going to be insane. So we're going to break down a ton of film. Before we dive in, do me a big favor, hit that like button. If we get over 200 likes on this video, we'll start posting non-stop Grizzlies videos because right now they're 21-10. They're starting to play really well. And if you guys want more of these type of breakdowns, let me know in the comments. Let's dive into the video. All right, real quickly, I did want to break down a little bit of Zach Edey's playmaking abilities. There's a thing in the NBA that you call court mapping, all right? And a lot of guys like Luka, Jokic, SGA, they have this ability to read the floor very well. And what I mean by that is understanding where defenses are going to rotate from, but more importantly, understanding where your teammates are going to be. So I wanted to display that just a little bit here. Now, as he starts to turn around, we're going to notice the defense is going to start to do this thing where they ball watch. So, I mean, look at Grady Dick. Look at RJ Barrett, right? These guys are starting to really just ball watch. They want to see what Zach Edey is doing, and they're not really paying attention to their guys. So we're going to get a slot cut here by Desmond Bane. We're going to keep Jalen Wells here in the corner. And Zach Edey just does a really good job knowing that he can make this pass because RJ Barrett fell asleep defensively, finds Bane for an open layup. I mean, Zach Edey, I really do love the ability to score the ball, get rebounds, but I think an underrated part of his game is making plays out of nothing and, finding the open cutters, right? Understanding what the defense is in and understanding where he can attack them. So another reason I really do like Zach Edey. All right, here we go. Another really good play. So Zach Edey does a great job kind of clearing out the paint as Ja Morant's going to drive into the lane. However, what we're going to notice is they have Ja Morant on this high priority list where whenever he's driving, you're going to draw weak side or even strong side rotation, right? So Kelly Olynyk, right? His new priority is Ja Morant. Whenever he's able to get a full head of steam into the lane, you got to rotate over. But Zach Edey doesn't say, all right, let me just settle for an open three because he easily could. But what he's going to do is now basically go baseline, right? We're going to have Jaren Jackson rotate over to that corner. We're going to cut here from the baseline with Zach Edey. And now we're just going to open up this lane to the basket. Ja does a great job getting Olynyk to overcommit. Now, when you get a Zach Edey rolling to the basket, you're not stopping him. He's too big. He's too strong. He's too athletic, right? Beautiful job. And when you have a guy like Ja Morant, man, Zach Edey's life is going to be so much easier. And that's a play right there you got to love, right? Gets to the corner, right? Forces Kelly Olynyk to make a decision. Are we leaving the paint open or are you going to double team? Once he makes that decision, you're done on the backside. Let's go. All right, real quickly, before we get into this next play here, do me a big favor, guys. Hit that like button if you want more Grizzly videos. If we get over 200 likes, that'll tell me that you guys are actually enjoying these Grizzlies breakdowns. So hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And if 2, 3, 4 weeks go by and you're like, don't really enjoy the film breakdown, you guys can easily just unsubscribe. It's not that big of a deal. So make sure you guys join the family if you want to and if you enjoy the content, right? But this is a play right here I love by Zach Edey. So one thing that he prioritizes every single time is getting positioning down low, right? You got a guy like Kelly Olynyk who not the best rebounder in the world. Zach Edey, he knows that. Coming into this matchup, did his homework. He knew whenever I could get this matchup alone, let me box out, man. Let me box out. What, right? Wells misses a shot, goes up, scoops it out with one arm. Scotty Barnes down there, Kelly Olynyk down there, don't matter. Scoops it in, draws a little bit of elbow contact, but ultimately gets an easy layup and one. Sound dumb. This dude, Zach Edey, he's a different breed, man. When he's down low, if he's got a mismatch, feed this dude. Feed him, feed him, feed him. Let's go. What a play. Now, here's another crazy one. Ja Morant gets a somewhat open three, a little bit of a contest, not really, but ends up being an air ball, right? Look at Zach Edey. He is literally understanding where that ball is going to go, catches it out of midair, right? And Kelly Olynyk cannot do a thing. Pushes him in the back. Probably should have been another foul, if you ask me, maybe before the shot, but end up getting a wide open layup because he just waiting for the ball. Catches it like he's a wide receiver, running a go ball. 50-50 Moss, easy money. Let's go, man. Zach Edey, I love it. All right, here we go again. So now we get Ja Morant top of the key. Obviously, we're in a little bit of a fast break situation. The one thing that you need to do is push the tempo. Never let this Raptors defense set up in their half-court set, because what do we notice right away, right? There's mismatches all over the floor. Everywhere. You have mismatches. I mean, these two guys guarding Zach Edey, I mean, you got to be crazy, right? But again, that's what happens when you fight in transition. We already got two mismatches down low. Ja Morant's going to drive into the lane. You're going to see three guys kind of turn their attention onto Ja Morant. We're going to stay in that dunker spot here if you're Zach Edey and kind of just get behind that defense. And if you're Grady Dick, if you're trying to stop this, you got to go and get in front of him. They're not going to do that because, you know, they got shooters all around the perimeter. So really, you know, forces your defense to make a tough decision. Do we go guard Ja Morant, who's driving into the lane, draws three defenders in, throws up a lob, and Zach Edey gets an easy bucket. Easy bucket. Again, I feel like, you know, Ja Morant is so important, man. We know how good Ja Morant really is, but he's becoming a playmaker, man. A smart passer. Great play here by Zach Edey and Ja Morant. It's too easy for him. It's too easy, and they end up winning this game 155. Come on. 155 to 126. They're 21-10. They're one of the best teams out west, and they're still being slept on. All right. Now, I am going to end the video here. I believe Zach Edey ended this game with 21 points, 16 rebounds, 2 blocks, plus 29 overall, 9 of 15 from the floor. Was overall just a bucket. And a lot of that came from Ja Morant and being able to force the defense to rotate and the defense not being able to get back in time, right? Here's a rebound, kicks it up. Jalen Wells, who's another guy they absolutely love. If you guys want a Jalen Wells video, let me know in the comments. He shot 50% from downtown, shot 10 threes in this game, 17 points. He was amazing. This team is starting to become a little bit deadly, right? So if you want a part 2, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next Grizzlies update. Peace.